Hello, and today we're going to be talking about the theory of improvisation with triads. Okay, that was a mouthful. Now, what are triads? There are chords with three notes. You should know that. Now, the interesting thing is that there's also this thing called dyads, which is a chord with two notes, and uniads, which is a chord with one note, and ads, which are very annoying and strike the wrong chord every single time. Just kidding. So forget about dyads and uniads and ads. So we're going to be talking about triads today. All right, let's get right to it. So before you is my keyboard, and we're going to be using I Am Free by John Egan in the key of D as an example song. So usually, if you're a beginner, you would play this song like this. So what am I doing? I'm just playing the root inversion for every single chord in the intro. So I'm just playing D, G, B minor, and A, and it's just the root. Now, for simplification, I'm always going to be using the fifth finger and the first finger for my left-hand chords. The interesting stuff is with my right hand, so pay attention to this hand. So I'm using my right hand just for root, and that's all I'm using it for. Now, the interesting thing is that we've learned something called inversions. So you can use inversions like this. So instead of playing just the regular D, you can play D over here. So as you can see, there is a difference in how it sounds like. So let me go ahead and play record. Put record on, so you guys can look at this later on for yourselves. And let me go ahead and play that again with inversion. So it could sound like this. Alright, so that is I Am Free with inversions. And yes, that was Amazing Grace. Background noise. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get to the next thing. Now, that is one tool, right? Inversions. Another tool that you guys can use are spacing, or is spacing. So what spacing is the amount of space between your left hand and your right hand. So this sounds different from this. So you can see that I'm still using the root inversion for the D chord. It's still the root inversion, but it sounds different. Now the question is, which D should you use? And the thing is, you should listen to your gut. No, not literally, because then that'd be really weird. But you should learn as an improviser to listen to the emotions telling you which chord sounds better. And that will help you greatly. So now's not the time to be open to everything and every chord is the winner. No, you must pick a certain chord. Okay, so that's a D chord for you. Now the question is, what else can you use? So you have inversions, you have spacing, you also have this thing called arpeggios. So if you have a D chord, you cannot only play D. You can also play D, F sharp, and A, right? All simultaneously, or apart. Now the interesting thing about arpeggios is it can go up or it can go down. So basically you have a D chord, but it's like chopped up into little bits. So you had, so as you can see, all I did was to just chopped up the D chord and then just played it along here. So that's very easy. But the interesting thing is the arpeggios can also, you can combine arpeggiation and inversions together, and you can get something like this. Now, you want to be able to use that in every single song. But it is very fun to do, and it is something that you should learn. So yeah, arpeggiation using inversions. Now, the interesting thing is you can also combine arpeggiations with spacing. So let me think. Let's just play the D chord right now, and let's skip the F sharp. So you can play something like this, as you can see, or you can play something like this. So right now I'm playing an inversion of D with some spacing. So I'm playing F sharp, I'm skipping the A, I'm playing D, and I'm playing F sharp. So let's see how that sounds with I Am Free. So as you can see, it sounds different, and it may even sound better. So that's spacing for you. So the interesting thing, again, is that spacing can either go up or it can go down. So as you can see, the spacing that I'm talking about is not the space between my left hand and my right hand. It's the space in between the notes in between my right hand. And the thing is, you can go higher. You can increase the spacing. So instead of just skipping one note, you can skip 2 notes and go really crazy, you know? You want to be able to use this every single time. But when you can, it's really fun. And you should just know that this is a tool that you can use. Arpeggios, scales, and inversions. And the thing is, you can combine them in many different ways, and you should try to combine them in many different ways. And yeah, and see how you can apply it to different songs. And so that's it. See you next time.